And it says that we're live. I guess we're going to start right now. My name's Crypto Hulk. Not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. Everything on the show's fake. Everything on the show is a total lie. Right before the show, I toot the hoot. So I get a little angel dust PCP, smoke that. About one fat line of Coke this morning. Then a shot up with some black Chiva, heroin. And that's your financial advice. So if you interpret me giving you financial advice, I'm high as a kite telling you what not to do. My name's Crypto Hulk, best deep diver on the planet. I tried my best because I got people that support my channel. So I have to give them my absolute best lies that I can. Now, with that, let's look at who are the bravest 5 people on the planet. Pablo Escobar, first person here. Crypto Sheet Hulk, TK, Dave Ryan, IBW Dan, Crypto Greek, Mr. OG. And that is it. On my show, it says chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. Unable to connect to the chat. Well, isn't that something? So it looks like I have to go offline, like usual, and find the Crypto Hulk show. Let me do that. Yeah. Hold on just a minute now. Don't run away. Let's see, live broadcast. Okay. There's the chat. It popped up. Okay. Hulk looking pumped. I'm not pumped. I just got up. I've been up for like an hour. I get up at about 5:15. Takes me about 15 minutes to roll out of bed because I'm like, fuck my life. When's this XRP gonna take off? I'm like, damn, man. I've only been making these videos 4.5 years or so. I'm like, can we get some price action here or what? Robbie, Bobby, Bob, Robert, says Stuart Lavelle. We've been patient, says Melt 725. I know. You know, it's kind of like, it's going to be weird. When this thing takes off, my show's done. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with myself. But it's like, for 4.5 years, I've been waking up every day. Well, I don't know when I started doing both shows, but sometimes it'd be early, sometimes a later show. But for all these years, I've been getting up at 5:15, and one of these days, I'm not gonna have to get up. Not early. Every day, I won't have this need, because right now, like, I have to do it. Like, I've got a show where people are trying to figure out sense of this crypto space and what do they do. And then one of these days, when this thing finally takes off, like, this program is done. I'm still trying to like understand, like, it'll be done. And then everybody's rich. Except for some of the people that'll be out there holding a sign, "Will suck dick for XRP." I mean, those people, you know. But like, we joke and all the shit, but everything on the show comes true eventually. And then one day, this show's over. Yeah. I don't know if next spring that'll be it. I know something massive is gonna. I've been telling you for almost 2 years now. Spring 2025. Like, something big's gonna happen spring 20. I don't know what, but I know something massive's gonna hit. Maybe it's the black swan. Like I don't know. But I've been telling you almost 2 years now, when nothing was going on, I'm like, you know what? Spring 2025. Like I'm seeing that. So anyhow, that's what you could do, a monthly podcast for the OGs that have been here about how to keep the money working for us. I mean, that's a possibility. It's just eventually it's going to happen. Eventually this takes off. My show's over. And it's like, it's kind of a trip, you know? Like I've made this show part of my life and then getting up early every fucking day and getting I got a routine going and I get my workout done. I come back home. I look for news for a couple hours, go eat lunch, come back home, look for news for another 1 to 2 hours, put a show together, post it. I mean, and then have the show and then work after that show for like 2 hours for the next AM show. It's just like, it gets to be like a routine. And then one of these days, you're all rich. And then I'm like, damn, well, wow. So yeah, I mean, I could look for, I won't be doing the show every day. I could see once a week, you know, after I call lawyers and stuff, wealth specialists, these kinds of things. But like, all you guys are rich. Hopefully none of you do any stupid fucking shit. Some of you will. And some of you won't be around after that. But when you're rich and you got 20, you're worth 20 million, 50 million bucks. Like life's different at that point. And that's why we're here. Look, I just show you the evidence that I find. I deep dive, I find this evidence how Russia and Ripple are hooked up, and China and Ripple, and I know all about the Ripple communication, all that shit from Incline Village and how it first started. I've done that show years ago. And a lot of people are like, hey, do you know that this person found Ripple communication? I'm like, dude, I already know that from like years ago. I know how it all started. That's why I said Ripple's the government. Duh. I've been saying this shit for fucking years, man. But in the end, it'll all come out. What they'll probably have to do is scrub this channel. So the 3-letter agencies will get a hold of my channel and just completely delete it out. I already know. Because you can't have somebody like me saying years in advance what the fuck's going to happen. Then they're like, how did this dude know this shit? You know? So if you want episodes, time to record them right now. If you want to record all the episodes, because I know this channel will be scrubbed. There's nobody out there like saying, oh, this is going to happen and this will happen and this country is with Ripple. Like nobody knows this stuff. So this channel can't be sitting out there because a journalist is going to find it and they'll be like, fuck, dude, how does guy... Now, he didn't know dates and timelines, but this dude like knew when stuff, he knew how it was all going to go down, you know? So it's just, I want to congratulate you for fighting the channel. Wish all of you luck. I don't know if we're all going to be hacked. That's why I get gold and silver. I don't got my chain on. I take it off when I sleep. Don't try busting in the house. All right. But yeah. Like-minded people. Stu Lavelle says, like-minded people attract like-minded people. How deep, Stu? Wow. Stu, are you deep diving? No, but well, I mean, I made my decision 4.5 years ago. I knew after 3.5 weeks where I had 8,500 subscribers, when I had like 1,000 people in the chat at 3.5 weeks, I had 1,000 people in my chat. See what YouTube's doing? I don't know how many people I got right now. 87, 208, 208. It's fine, whatever. This isn't a numbers game. This is about a real truth game. I'm being honest, and I put out there to the universe, I'm going to try to help people. And I know that's why I'm jammed up. Every single platform I'm jammed up on, these people don't have evidence. Like, it starts off all good. My numbers, like, let's say on TikTok, something would just skyrocket. I'm cranking out videos where I'm hitting 50,000 views every single one I make, and then boom, TikTok deletes the channel, that kind of shit. Oh, community violation, and I'm like, what the fuck violation was that? And there's like 3 of them in a day, and then all of a sudden the channel's gone. You know, these people are not smart. They just cheat a lot. Okay, I've been saying that they do. They're not intelligent. There's just a ton of them, and they have special rights and access to things, and they can do this and that. They're not intelligent people. Because if they were, they develop another channel to challenge the king, and they don't. So, with that, let's get this party started here. Gary Gensler's after my channel. Probably. Myrtle, thank you very much. Seems like everything's all good until we have to do a little cambiar. We have to change el nombre of the canal, or change the nombre of la persona. Stephen Morris, thank you very much for tax-free donation. Right Now Fund 2. Blade Runner. I will definitely miss the show, Hulk. Good times and funny jokes. You know, I'm just kind of talking about this because I'm seeing a lot of stuff going on. Integration. I'm seeing so much integration with the massive banks, with governments and stuff. Like, I'm seeing it. I think next spring, there's a lot of change happening, like right now. Like some of the news articles I bring, I'm just like, wow. You know, I don't, that's why I'm talking about this, like the show one day is going to end, because I'm kind of seeing stuff happen. And I don't know. Maybe I'm still here a year from today. The news that I'm seeing is creeping up real fast. I mean, in some ways, I hope I'm here a year from now. But after that, like, Crypto Hawk's done. Like, this show is done. Everybody's rich. You guys, some of you guys are going to make 5 million bucks, 10, 50 million, 100 million, a billion. Some of you guys out there, billions. And it's like the show's over. It's just kind of like, I'm seeing all this news. That's why I'm thinking about this stuff. I'm seeing the way that it's going. It's moving fast. So yeah, I remember like a year ago, year and a half, I'm like, okay, everybody, the Giants are coming. We'll go back. Hopefully this channel doesn't get scrubbed. You'll go back and you'll see, okay, the Giants are here. So it went from, I think the Giants are coming, to the Giants are here. And then about 6 months ago, the Giants are definitely setting up shop. And then right now, the Giants are fighting each other, putting each other out of business. This is what I'm seeing. They get rich first, we get rich later. So I've always been saying that, okay? So, yeah, there we go. Let's get into this news here. Then it was crypto good. It was always crypto bad. Crypto's bad. Crypto's so very, very bad. Crypto's bad. And all of a sudden now, crypto good, crypto good, crypto good. I've been telling you that for 4 years. I'm seeing all the changes, everybody. And I'm seeing how it's going down. They're getting together fast with this crypto. I really don't see the channel 1-2 years at all. I see maybe another year on this channel and everything's done. Global crypto regulations, global tokenization, all this tokenization stuff is going down now. I don't know. I'd be shocked if I'm here 2 years from today. I'd really be shocked. Um, I think about a year-ish. But let's get on with this news. Barstow. Barstow's not California. I know there's a Barstow, California. Barstow is kind of like this fucking place that's stuck in time. And God, Barstow is not what I would say California. California is, you know what? It's so much. There's desert. There's places where nobody's at. There's places where everybody's at. Mountains, oceans. Like California. So there's forests, farmland, everything. California's got everything you can imagine. California's got everything you can imagine except Republican leadership. We used to have it back when I was growing up in California. Alrighty then. Let's talk about. Oh, that one's good. Let's do this one first. Australia. Australia is a Ripple partner. That's why we're going over Australia. Let me do a click and a paste right here. Okay, here we go. I'm leaving England. I did like hate Ashbury though. San Francisco. Yeah, I used to drive through San Francisco. I used to Mr. Heath, the members reunion fund. Dang. Let's I'm gonna focus on the news because I mean eventually one day the show's over. I mean that's why we're here to get rich and then you guys are on your own at that point. My job is done. My job is to try to make everybody rich that I can. After that, I didn't make any promise to the universe. That was it. Australia, Canada, and Colombia, they're going to stop making their retail CBDC. So you got a wholesale CBDC. The government, our government, our central bank in America, our banks have to interact with other governments and banks, and they all need a common money that would work, like a United States money. But for the people like you and me, having a retail CBDC, a lot of people believe would just like not be good. Australia says it's really not good. Canada and Colombia, they're going to stop. Well, they're going to pause. Let's use the word pause CBDC plans. Maybe CBDCs are less inevitable than some people think. This is from Cointelegraph, this article here. Australia, Canada, and Colombia are pumping the brakes on plans to launch a central bank digital currency. But the opposition isn't just coming from citizens on the ground. Rather, this time, it's the central banks that are voicing concerns. That's very interesting. Here's what Australia, the government says. There is no public interest case to issue retail CBDCs in Australia yet, said the Reserve Bank of Australia. Similarly, the Banco de la República de Colombia published a report that said there are not sufficient reasons for the issuance of a CBDC, retail or wholesale. Oh man, Colombia is not having all the government dumb shit crypto. I kind of like that. I kind of like that, especially up in the mountains. The nice little plants, the little plants that they grow up in Colombia. Kind of like that place. Crypto Hog, don't even think about moving to Colombia. Why? I like horticulture. I like how the farmers grow shit up there in those mountains. The pretty little poppy plants they got. Yeah. Government ain't having it. Circle. Now there's a guy who works at Circle. Now Circle's a stable coin that runs on Stellar, by the way. I highlighted this. Go to like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 7th paragraph or so. Go to the last sentence. It says, and Circle's Dante Dispart wrote, with the CBDC, central banks would have a back door directly into your bank account, as well as the means to monitor every digital transaction made. Now, we know Circle runs on Stellar, and Stellar was developed by Jed, and Jed is the same one that developed the XRP ledger and all that. So he's kind of saying, now, when I say he, it's somebody who represents Circle and not Jed. But he's saying here, this Dante guy, if we have a CBDC, then the government pretty much has access to your account. So Circle's not having it. Now, I'm going to get out of this article. I was reading this article last night, and I highlighted stuff that I thought was cool. And that was one of the things I wanted to mention. So let's get out of the article. And we're talking about stable coins. And I've shown this before. I'm going to keep showing it. I'm going to shows it like nobody else shows it. But right here, the World Bank. Ripple's XRP gains stablecoin status from the World Bank. The only crypto the World Bank called a stablecoin. Now, it actually is pretty stable. It's been stable at 50 cents now, about a year or so. That's pretty fucking stable. But look at this, what we found out the other day on my channel. United Nations. This is not Bitcoin. It's not Ethereum. The United Nations endorses Ripple and Stellar for Global Payments Network. The United Nations Capital Development Fund has publicly recognized Ripple and Stellar as key components of a new open and regulated global payments network. This is so massive. This endorsement from one of the world's most influential organizations solidifies the position of Ripple and Stellar as leaders in the payments industry. The new network aims to enable seamless payment between individuals and businesses. Whoo-wee. That's pretty massive right there. Not Ethereum, not Bitcoin at all. I'm going to check the comments, and we're going to go to the next article. Let me show you what's up next. We're going to Dubai. That's a place where I want to definitely visit, Dubai. I'm going to go in the wintertime when it's cold, like only 80. In the wintertime, it's probably 80 degrees in Dubai instead of like 120. Crypto Hulk, it's always 120. Fuck. Let's look at Dubai. But I got to check the comments first. Oh, I got to do that. Let me look here. This is an interactive channel. Oh, Stu Lavelle. Stu Lavelle gave memberships. 20. Oh, my God. Somebody left the key hanging on the wall. They didn't shut and lock the lockbox. Stu Lavelle got in and started giving away memberships. Hooey. I'm just looking through the channel comments here real quick. Give me a second. Florida. Good good morning at walk, says blue collar scholar. King Arthur Crypto shows some coffee. I've got my little monster drink here. I got to do 2/3 of a leg workout when this show is over. I got to do 2/3 of my legs. Then I'm driving an hour to Sacramento. 45 minutes, an hour, whatever. To go in the cold plunge. Fuck my life. But I got to do that cold plunge shit. 46 degrees. I'll do a live stream. You don't have to show up, but some people that might be wondering, should I do a cold plunge? I'll be talking randomly during the cold plunge, making no sense at all. I'll be in there at 46 degrees for about 20 minutes up to my neck. And I highly suggest some of you guys find a cold plunge place. Start off in the shower at home. It was fucking cold last night. It's getting colder here. I live in the mountains of California, and the summer heats off. Now, when I walk in the shower and just turn it right on cold, I'm like, oh shit, it's fucking cold. It's not like it was 2-3 months ago in the cold shower. This cold shower, and then when winter hits, remember I'm in the mountains, so it gets blistering cold up here. It's gonna be fucking painful. But yeah, let me move on with the show here. Dubai. Now, what do we know about Dubai? They have something called VERA, not Vero, Vero. It's VERA, Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority. This is very good. What we got going on? I want to visit Dubai one day. I really do. It might even be a place I consider living. I would need to have solar, of course, all over my fucking house, because if if the electric goes out and it's like 110 degrees in Dubai, it's not going to be good for Crypto Hulk. So I need to know I have a constant energy source, which is solar. But Dubai has super intelligent, common sense business laws. I watched something where a guy literally, and here's what I like, because I don't steal from nobody, except the government. I mean, no, I don't. No, I don't. What am I saying? Whoa. I watched a guy in Dubai leave his wallet and keys on the hood of his fucking car. It was probably during this winter time when it was like only 80 degrees outside. In Dubai, this guy left his wallet and keys on his car, went in the store, did some shopping, came out, and they were still there. I'm like, son of a bitch. I don't steal from people. I don't have a problem living in a country where if you're accused of stealing and shit, they chop your hand off or whatever. I don't steal. In fact, I try to give to people. That's what I'm like. My vibes, I got positive vibes. I am so much trying to help all of you. I mean, yeah, I wish all of you were members and you paid for the channel. That would be great. I would hope that, that good comes to you. But I'm paying it forward. Today's show, most of my shows are free. When people join my channel, that really keeps the shows open, and I can continue to reach people that are broke, poor, and I can show you, I can peep your game. I can peep you some game and show you how to come up with no money of your own to make 30, 40, 50, 60 grand real quick. And that's not even including the crypto. But Dubai is a place. I saw that dude leave his keys and wallet on the car. He went into the store for like 30 minutes and he came out. No one took his shit. And, Christian and Muslim, I mean, yeah, we go back to Abraham, and we're pretty much, we believe pretty similar. And there's always differences that when it goes after Abraham is where a lot of differences occur, but for the majority of it, and I know I'm gonna catch all this flack and shit. And I grew up Christian, but I haven't been in church for like, I don't know, 30 years or something, or around there, 30, 35 years or something. But boy, the point is, this place here, Dubai, is like totally green lighting cryptocurrency regulation. The Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority, VARA, in its efforts to toughen up with regards to supporting and keeping the public safe. I mean, keeping your car keys on your car and keeping the public safe, has announced that as a part of its enforcement program, it will cease and desist orders along with accompanying fines to 7 entities for operating without a license. Now, they don't list these entities here. We don't need to know the names of them. What we need to know is that Dubai, like I told you already, 4 years ago, didn't I tell you? Crypto bad, crypto bad, crypto bad. And all of a sudden one day it'll be crypto good, crypto good, crypto good. Yeah. And then I also told you you'll have 100 exchanges, right? Then right near the end, you'll start seeing about 10. 10 will be left. When we had 100 crypto Hulk, now we only have 10. I told you. I don't know the timeline, you guys. I know how these people operate. I've worked around criminals most of my career. The last law enforcement position I held, I worked at State Supreme Court, but before then it was Department of Justice. I didn't work for the Supreme Court. I want to make sure that's very, very clear. I worked for a state Supreme Court in court for a couple of years was my position. I'd show up every Thursday and go to court and deal with the judge and the prosecutors and everybody else. And I had a little caseload of something. And at times, me and you can call him district attorney, would lock horns. And sometimes this dude wouldn't talk to me for a couple months because he got all butt hurt. I was supposed to work with these people. Doesn't mean I'm going to agree with you. You don't have to have a little personality issue because I don't agree with you. It's just we're trying to do what's best for if I was in some kind of rehabilitative program, let's say. Well, I wasn't in the program, but I was trying to help people that got busted. And my job was to give them full immunity if they could complete the terms and conditions of the court program that I was working in. They'd walk free. I would do my absolute best to rehabilitate these people, to help them in their journey to get rehabilitated. And then we could wipe their slate clean. And that was a job that I did. That was actually the last one. That wasn't for the state Supreme Court. This was something else. So actually, my last career, I did that. But the rehabilitative one, that was one that I quit about almost 6 years ago. But yeah, it's very important work. So we got in Dubai. They're wiping out, speaking of keeping the slate clean, Dubai is wiping out dumb shit crypto, scammers, and all the rest. That's what's going on in Dubai right here with the virtual asset regulator here. Now, this is very interesting. Now, if you're in the right crypto, there's nothing to worry about. Let me show you some here. Ripple. Ripple's like a partner of this virtual asset regulatory authority. XRP is approved by Dubai's Financial Services Authority. This was last year in November. So as Dubai is wiping out all the dumb shit crypto, a year ago they approved XRP to be a valid currency. Not Ethereum, not Bitcoin, So if you got XRP, it's all good. I'm just letting you know, Dubai is a Ripple partner. What Dubai does, everybody else is going to copy them, okay? If you have the crypto XDC, you're a winner. Here's the proof right here. This was last year in March. United Arab Emirates, central bank partners, R3 for retail wholesale CBDC. You can see it right here, R3. Now, R3 Corda is a platform. Corda is the platform. R3 is the company that made it. And XDC is the crypto that you're gonna buy after the show's over. You're gonna buy this fucking shit right here. You're gonna be super rich. And one day when you're standing next to your Lambo, but Crypto Hulk, I want a Ferrari. Then buy the Ferrari. Don't fucking argue with me, please. I'm trying to run a show here. Don't argue with Crypto Hulk during the show. Somebody else like, well, I'd rather just buy a hut in the mountains and live there. Dude, okay, go buy your hut in the mountains and live, drink the water of the stream, hunt the animals to eat, grow your own food, do that shit. I don't fucking care what you do. I don't care if you buy a Honda. Crypto Hulk, do you know how much money I'm going to lose if I buy? Dude, it's just for conversation. For all I know, I'm going to probably buy a Lexus when I'm rich. Fuck all with the Lambos and the popping bottles with models and all the dumb shit. Hey, if you're 20 years old, great. I get it. I was the same way. But now I just want a nice fast car and slow women. Now, if you're really concerned about what crypto you want to get, because Dubai is starting to chop the heads off of bad crypto companies, buy one of the ISO 20022 cryptos. They're right here. Let me show you. And then we're done with this article and we're off to the next one. If Dubai, look, Dubai is going to represent the rest of the world. Dubai is buddy-buddy with Ripple. Dubai is doing everything right. Okay? It's amazing. It really is. I might even consider moving there if they keep up with the right. Because America looks like they're doing the wrong thing. Well, we're definitely doing the wrong thing. We know we got Joe Biden in office. And probably ready to have Kamala in there as the next president. I'm off to Dubai. I'm not, now you can call me whatever. I'm not being in a country where a woman is telling a man what to do. That's not going to happen. Okay? Now, I'm not for a bad man running shit. I'm for a good man who's open, communicative, who's willing to help all kinds of people, all colors, male, female. That's what a man's supposed to do, is do the right thing, be a fucking leader, take all the hits, lead his country to greatness. I'm not trying to have some woman tell me what to do. That's not my fucking thing. So if I have to go to a Muslim country to have a man running shit, then I guess that's what I got to do. But I'm not going to have some fucking cackling, giggly fucking puppet called Kamala Harris telling me what the fuck to do. That's not in my, no. If I'm crypto rich, I'm off to Dubai. Now, I'm not wearing none of the towels and shit on my head. But I do kind of respect the framework they got set up over there where I can leave my keys and wallet on a car. Because people are afraid that if you steal something, they chop your fucking hand off. I can deal with that. I'm a man. I work. I've been working on this channel 4.5 fucking years. I know what work is. My one job where I worked in probation, if you want to call it that, I think I worked there 4 years, 55 hours a week. No vacations. I think I got Christmas and New Year's off. I got like 2 days a year off. Anyhow, here's your ISO 20022 list. Right there. These are the cryptos you need to have if you want cryptos that are regulated. XRP, Cardano, Quant, Algorand, Stellar, Hedera hash graph. So Hedera is not a crypto, it's a hash graph. So I put that out there, but let's just call it a crypto that you should buy. IOTA and XDC. Okay. If you want cryptos that no one's going to really fuck with and not outlaw and shut down, these are the ones that you want to have. There's your article. Let me check the comments and we'll move on to the next articulo. And let me see what we got here. Hedera is Ethereum's wet dream. I think we'll follow the same pricing structure. Bulletproof Lambo. Buy an e-bicycle. I want a unicycle. T84 for gold and silver. Look here. I'm just looking through the comments. That's what I want, a Hellcat. Somebody wants a Hellcat. That's Jorge. George Tovar wants a Hellcat. Let's do diverse group, I must say. I mean, look, I want strong-minded people on this channel, and that's basically it. So whatever, however tall, short, skinny, fat, white, black, yellow, red, light brown, whatever the hell you are, it doesn't fucking matter. If you're like-minded, if you want to know the truth, if you want to know what the truth is, all these governments are shitting all over us. We only have ourselves, okay? We only have ourselves. These other channels, they fucking sell out. I am sold out to you. You pay me fucking money. I come up with news and I show you. I don't have these multi-million-dollar sponsors that I have to suck the dick of. I've got poor people that come up, show up, pay for memberships, and want the best fucking news. I spend at least 50 hours a week on this channel. That's a minimum. I know I spend probably 70 hours, okay? All the time that I spend on this show, I think I probably might take 24 hours off a week. I don't know. Probably not even that. If I'm not working out, I'm on this show looking for news, cleaning spam, which I would appreciate help with. But this show's my life. I'm on this journey until you guys are rich, and then I'm officially fucking done. I don't know if I'm going to make another thing after this. I mean, man, I've been doing this shit for so fucking long. Like, I'm tired, just like you guys, right? But I get energized when I see Ripple does this, Ripple does that, because I know one day when these stupid assholes put all this tokenization shit on the main ledger, we have global regulations, then we're fucking rich. Until then, I'm gonna keep cranking out programs. That's what I'm gonna do until one day. Then when we're done, like, my responsibility is done with this fucking show. You're rich, I'm fucking done. Okay? That's how the shit works. All right. So I'm going to keep doing what I got to do until then. Blazenko Horvat. Hi, Hulk. Fund for solar panels. Dang. I know if I go to Dubai to live, I'm going to need all kinds of solar because it's fucking hot there. I'm going to need to buy a water tank, bury it like 50 feet below the ground, like some kind of a water tank that's 1,000 gallons or something like that, in case the water goes out in Dubai and it's fucking 120. I gotta have water and solar, but I'll deal with that later. Robert Driscoll says, feeling the vibe. Thanks, Hulk. Thanks for the tax-free donation. It looks like Stu Lavelle gave, oh yeah, it's the 20 memberships. Let me read those off. I got sidetracked because you guys distracted me. Let's see. Okay. Prana. Prana was gifted a membership by Stu Lavelle. Then we got James Smith, then Bitcoin BMW, Rob Hager, Kevin Varela, then DC Photog, Stefan got a membership by Stu Lavelle, Sicko, that's a good one, Antonio, and then Travis Leach was given a membership by Stu Lavelle. Then I scroll down through here, Crypto Curtis, eCryptic, SW Patriots, Titaflux, Racing Death, that makes 15, and then Grary, Mr. Q, Lou Gotti, Gregorite the Globetrotter, Brandon Blaylock was gifted a membership. And that was 20 people right there. Flipped tires for 30 minutes yesterday. I need to do a leg workout. Flip tires. Okay. Next, where are we at? 46 minutes. Okay, next one's Indonesia. This is not a deep dive. This will be a short clip. Let me do a copy paste. I'm going to show you here what no other channel has. That's part of the reason I appreciate people when they get a membership. I show news no other channel has. I showed news of today. Let's look at Indonesia. Let me give an example. Indonesia tests. Now, Indonesia is like a third world country. Indonesia tests new digital ID system, calls on ASEAN to speed up DEFA negotiations. Indonesia is rolling out the limited release of its new digital government platform. It's called INA Digital. In this first phase, INA Digital Services will be tested by 40,000 people and 10,000 government workers who will provide feedback. The second phase will see testing of the app by 136 central and regional government agencies. Listen to this. Remember what I told you? Spring 2025. What do we got here? The public release is expected in early 2025. Oh, I'm going to hold off right here on the article. The reason is that, Cryptoholic, why do you read off biometric shit on your program? Because biometrics, your face, your John Cena face, your voice, your retinal scan, fingerprint, palm print, all of that will be tied to your cryptocurrency. What you will find out 1, 2, 3 years down the road is you won't be able to go anywhere and buy shit. Well, okay, maybe it'll take a little bit longer than that. Here's the end game. Here's the end game. I don't have timelines here. I don't want to give timelines. End game. You can't roll up to a gas station with a big hat on, sunglasses and stuff, and expect to pay for shit anonymously, living off the grid. No. That gas pump. You go into 7-Eleven, you want to buy a candy bar. All this shit the government's going to know. You're gonna have to do a facial scan, selfie, whatever it is. Repeat this word phrase. My name is my password. I want you to please verify me. Shit like, you know, the Wells Fargo thing. I'm sure you know Wells Fargo. You're going to have all of that. Indonesia is showing us, okay? But Crypto Hulk, why is like this third world country ahead of the United States? Because you got to get the slow pokes, okay? That's what I've been telling you. All these slow poke third world countries and shit, they're going to take off first. Indonesia is a Ripple country. Let me show you this here. Here's the video. Go to the 50-second mark. This is a 59-second video. Go to the 50-second. 50. 50. What do you see right here? It says Ripple Indonesia. Nobody else has this, by the way. Just thought I'd put that out there. Ripple Indonesia, 2015. Copyright 2015. PT, whatever PT stands for, period. Ripple Solusi Technolo, probably G, Technology, TEKNOLOGI, Technology. There's your proof right there. Ripple and Indonesia have been partners for almost 10 years. Ripple is, this is one of these little secret non-disclosure agreement deals. I'm showing you right now. I don't need to be in a Ripple court hearing and they're like, oh yeah, I wish we knew who was on the Ripple non-disclosure list. I've got the Ripple non-disclosure list from like 9-10 years ago. It's a long time ago when they probably only had 100 or 200 members instead of 400 or 500 like they got now. But I have that Ripple customer list. No other channel does. That's why people get memberships on my show, because I show you stuff like this. Ripple Indonesia, it's already been a thing like 10 years ago. Let me check the comments and we'll go to the next article, which is BlackRock. Let me copy paste this for you. Copy and paste. BlackRock, the biggest investment corporation in the world. Let me look at my comment section here. US Army has the U.S. Army has implemented chip implants. Turkey, huh? Wow. That might be an option. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to be living. My options are open. I can't live in a dumb shit country like the United States. Unless they change something in the United States over the next few years, probably out of here. I just can't handle the dumb shit, all right? It's not going to work. Next. What is Athena? ETHENA. What is Athena? The stablecoin issuer now partnering with BlackRock. Oh, God. What we have here, is BlackRock, the biggest investment platform in the entire world that has probably $30 trillion worth of assets under management. I don't know how much the company's worth, but they're at least custodying or managing like $30 trillion. BlackRock wanted a cryptocurrency and now they got one. It's called Athena. The stablecoin market is booming with more players vying for a share than ever. Amongst the most remarkable new entrants is Athena, a Lisbon, Portugal-based decentralized stablecoin issuer that stands out with its innovative design and a stellar rise. It's very interesting how they use the word stellar here. In February 2024, Athena launched USDE, which is US dollar Athena, a decentralized stablecoin that has reached a market cap of about $2.5 billion, making it the 5th largest stablecoin. BlackRock has it. Okay. Now, we know it's Ethereum based, and that's all good. But what has BlackRock done lately with crypto? Well, they hooked up with a company called Ondo. Let's look at that right here. Ondo Finance to move $95 million to BlackRock's tokenized fund. So now we know that BlackRock and Ondo hooked up together, but Ondo needed some help. And the help they got was from a company called Axel. Here's this article right here. Ondo Finance and Axel, this was about a year ago, they integrate for cross-chain tokenized secure nodes. Now, that's very interesting, but how does Axel get all this technology to help BlackRock? Well, they get it from Ripple. They work together with Ripple because right here in this article, February, almost March of this year, so about for the past 7 months or so, Ripple and Axel Foundation, they form a partnership for the XRP ledger's interoperability. Oh, damn. So basically, Ripple is helping this. Now, we're talking about a stable coin, not Ondo, and Axel, not the Buildle or whatever. We're talking about a stable coin, Crypto Hulk. Exactly. And this is where Stellar comes in. Stellar's the one, they're talking about Athena. It's Stellar, in my opinion, because you have something called Allbridge, A-L-L, and then bridge, one word. Allbridge launch connects Stellar network to Ethereum, Solana, Celo, and Polygon. Right there. So here's where you have all the Ethereum-based kind of things working with Stellar, Ultra Stellar, Allbridge, okay? All these are together to help the Ethereum people get their stuff done because Ethereum can't do shit without it. There's your article with that. Kind of speeding my way through all this. Let me check the comments here real quick. Then we're going to go to our last article. Here is our last article of the show. And that's for show. Let me post it right here. I'm going to show you the last article, and then I'm going on to read the comments real quick. Ripple, Hedera, and Aptos team up for Mica. Yes, they have. El Bachir Chalgoum is from Holland. He's saying hello. Question, why does Walmart block? I tried to buy more and they canceled transactions. I know Walmart canceled me out. That's why I had to stop buying any kind of gold or silver. They just shut me down. So I have to go to JM Bullion to buy this shit. Walmart's so fucking stupid. Oh, we got Stu Lavelle here. We will get to the destination, but you got to enjoy the journey. So humor is needed. And P.S. YT eats oranges. Good night, champs and legends. You'll get sick of winning. Yes, sir. That is for certain. You know, that's why I'm looking at it now, because this journey is going to be over. It's a tough road. Robert Egizio, thanks for that tax-free donation. What does Robert have to say here? I'm back. I've been working my second job. My landscaping business isn't doing too good because of Bidenomics. Now I'm driving a school bus van for special needs kids at 30 bucks an hour. God is good. Right on. Yeah, I remember I used to work at level 14 group homes. I'm working 60 hours. I'm working 40 hours at one group home and 20 hours at the other. This was back in 2000, 2002, like 22 years ago, maybe around 2001, somewhere in there, 22, 23 years ago. I'm working at level 14 group homes where that's where like really wild ass kids are. But yeah, I worked there for probably like 2 years, working with kids that have really bad parents, and that was hard work. Hmm. Sometimes they almost tried to kill me as well. Some kid busted out a window, grabbed like some clothing, wrapped up one of the long shards of glass, and were trying to stab the staff with the glass. So, of course, we didn't have pepper spray or nothing. It was a very violent group home type deal in Sacramento. I don't want to mention the name. Sacramento Children's Home. That place was bad. That was the most violent place I ever worked at, and I've worked at correctional institutions and all kinds of shit. The most violent ass place was that Sacramento Children's Home. I was like, holy shit! I had to quit working there. I was going to be dead. Let me do a copy and a paste. Africa. Here's your last article. Now, I told you what's going on in Africa is like the last continent. Africa is the last collection of countries, I feel, before crypto really takes off. The African nation of Eswatini releases design for tokenized retail CBDC. What we got, I'm just going to summarize this to save you the pain. What we got going on is in Africa, I mean, I already told you, MasterCard is buying up banks and or financial institutions or payment systems in Africa. They're buying them up just so they can speed up this process. What we got here is a poor African country called Eswatini. And G&D, let's look here. I looked at who's helping this poor country. It's not really run on blockchain. It's more like of a bank program. Let me see if I can find the exact wordage they use. It's not okay. The digital Lil and Jenny would be a tokenized retail CBDC run on a distributed database. This is different rather than a distributed ledger. So this is something where this is very interesting. We have a company, if we go down below, look where the advertisement is and look below that. The CBDC was designed in conjunction with Gizek and Devrent. That's G&D, using its Philia CBDC technology, and has already been subjected to proof of concept and one sandboxed and one live pilot project. What do we got going on here, Cryptoholic? Okay, this proves my point. You've got a company called G&D. They've been around since 1852. It's a technology company. It's a banking company. But it's probably one of the oldest companies in the world, actually. This company has, I'm going to watch what I say. It's a lot of three-letter agency stuff. This banking company funded Hitler, funded both sides of World War One, two. This company has been. This company is one of the powerful families of the world. It's one of the powerful families of the world acting as a banking technology company to control the world. I'm not going to mention the name of the family that's probably representing. I think we all know the. I'm not going to say Roth and I'm not going to say Child at all, but they probably represent that family. And this banking company, look, Africa doesn't have a lot of money. A lot of these countries don't. So you've got to have somebody come in to get this crypto utilized by these people because they don't have any money. They don't even have a blockchain. They got like what they call a database. That's how poor these people are. So G&D comes in and hooks them up so they can get some kind of a digital money of some sort. But I think eventually they'll go blockchain and all that. It's just you've got to get them started somewhere, and that's what G&D does. Now, who is Gisek and DeVrent? Let's take a look because it all goes back to Ripple. Okay. So let's look right here. What is the Ripple connection to this crypto Hulk? Well, here's Wikipedia. Wikipedia, Gisek and DeVrent. It's a German company headquartered in Munich that provides banknotes and securities printing. They have smart card and cash handling. It was founded in 1852 by Hermann Gisek and Alphonse DeVrent. So 1852, this company's been around. They funded all kinds of stuff, okay, in all around the world. Now, if you look down to they have a little timeline here. If we go to the timeline, go to 2020. They got a 30% stake in a Swiss software company called Netcetra. And they had another company called Medico, and they increased their shares to that. Medico was bought by Ripple, okay, about a year ago. So here we have a German company that specializes in global banking that's been around only since 1852. Ripple buys Medico. I think it was handed to Ripple, basically. This was all planned out. Now, what's so big about Medico is they hold crypto. Ripple owns this now. And the cool thing is, one of the biggest companies, one of the biggest banks in the world uses Medico, and that's HSBC. And that's what I just sent to you here. Since November of last year, HSBC partners with Ripple-owned Medico. So now you have officially one of the biggest banks in the world using Medico that Ripple owns, and Ripple bought this from this German bank company that's been around since 1852, and that's the same bank company that's helping the African nation come up with their crypto, but it's not quite crypto because it's not a blockchain. It's like a database, which I think eventually will be blockchain. So that is your show for today. Let me check the comments here, and then we're done. And this show is an hour and 8 minutes, so we are over time. Let me check the comments real quick. Stock exchange. BIS 1930. I think, are we having a potluck or something when we make it big? Yes, everybody's going to bring food. No. We'll have some kind of shindig, soiree, get together, meet up, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure we will. XRP Poncherello, thank you very much for the tax-free donation to the channel. So will Axelar and Ondo surpass XRP? Look, XRP has a very limited use. Send money fast, not get hacked. Those are XRP's two things that it does. Move money fast, securely, and not get hacked. Now, other cryptos, remember, these cryptos work together. So XRP cannot do everything. And that's where the other ISO cryptos come in for payments. But then there's supply chain logistic cryptos like VeChain, and there's different kinds of cryptos that perform different functions. So it's not a competition. It's these different cryptos, all the good cryptos, they all work together to get to accomplish something. Okay, they all kind of work together. The ISOs are what I'm talking about. Okay. Like other cryptos are not ISO because they're not payment crypto. This channel focuses just on payment cryptos. I want to make sure that's clear because someone asked me like, why do you get VeChain and da da da? Because I got VeChain because it's not a payments crypto. It's like if something goes wrong with payments cryptos, I got a supply chain logistic crypto called VeChain. So it's for diversification is why I got it. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Okay, that is it. It looks like this show is over. My name is Crypto Hulk. I'll see you in the next program. I don't know if I'll make one tonight. I'm not sure. It's Friday. Not sure, but I'll see you in the next one.